Hey guys, Gao821 here with another Transformers video review. We're going back to the Revenge of the Fallen times, and we're looking at Voyager class Long Haul. This guy took me forever to find, simply because I just couldn't find him. So I had to resort to ordering him off the internet for like a double the price. Not really. I pretty much ordered. I think I just ordered him for like $35, I think. It's like $3 more than what you get for like at like Target or something. So yeah, he's a big dump truck, and he rolls pretty well. His front wheels don't move though. He's custom painted with all my extra paint apps, not just silver, but I got some gold and black. Yeah. So here he is, Robot Kimball. Robot Kibble underneath. You can clearly see his hands on the ends there. You can flip him out and he can be like, "Rah, I'm gonna grab you. Rah," and then close him. He's like, "Oh, look, I'm a nice big dump truck." And the cool part about this dump truck is that it actually functions as a real dump truck simply because of the elbow joints in his arms. So it can be like, you can take like Voyager class mud flip and just go like, "Oh, I'm gonna dump you. Rah, bah, bah." So, yeah. Interesting. So here's Deluxe Class Mud Flap, Original Fallen, and Deluxe Class Skids. He's roughly about twice the size of the Deluxe Class Skids and Mud Flap. So, yeah, I mean, it's a pretty good size for a Voyager, considering the fact that the Darker Than Moon Voyagers are tiny as hell. So, good size comparison. Let's get this out of the way. And, so basically, you can see all these extra paint apps I gave him, pretty much just everywhere. I actually added a physical app to it. I melted and sort of deteriorated, if that's even the right word for this thing, the front grate, so it looks just messed up and old and rickety and stuff. Nice cab up there, which gets me thinking, this thing must be huge in real life if that cab is that tiny. As you can see, I did paint all the rivets under here. As you can see, I painted the nice ground there. I just added just everywhere. I painted the rims. I painted underneath. Robot mode, you'll see all these extra paint apps. So yeah, very nice dump truck. Very nice red on the side. I like that. Nice Decepticon logo there. Overall, just a very nice figure. I mean, it really does look basic. Even with the exposed opening here, you really don't see that much robot mode. But underneath, you do, because it's a Transformer, and that's how Transformers work. So, transform him. What you want to do first, pop off this front piece, like that, and then rotate him to the side, like that, because that's how it works. Then, what you want to do is go ahead and, bring these side panels down. These become the arms. Flip this piece up, like that. Fold that piece down, like that. Then what you want to do is go and grab this piece here, and flip it up too, and you can see this feet under there, and what you want to do is just grab this whole piece, and untab it, and just flip it out, like that, and fold the legs out. Kind of weird, because the legs tab in. There's a tab there, and a hole there. It just tabs in. It's really weird. It's really frustrating when you're trying to get him back into robot mode, or vehicle mode. See his face in there. It's a really evil looking face. Turn him around. Go and connect the crotch piece to the torso. Just the two pegs there. Two holes there. I did modify the pegs to make them snap in a lot tighter. So, they do snap in a lot tighter. There's a hole here, peg here, wrap this around and peg it in. Same here, peg it in, and it does not limit that thigh swivel. So it really does look pretty cool. It's a cool effect. Now for the feet, flip the toe forward, flip the heel back like that, and just extend it out. And you got some cool Mecha Live here, where you just rotate it up and down. Yeah, there you go. It's kind of squishy, kind of up there. And now here, I don't see that many people doing this. The wheel can be extended down, so you go and just accordion this down. There's a little, just accordion this down, lower. It just makes it look a lot more dynamic. So, and just pegs in. There's a hole there. There's a peg there, a hole there. It just pegs in. So rotate that down like that. Like that. And now for this top section here. Oops, I forgot to open this foot up. Open this foot up here, and this guy's just falling apart today. And here we go again. So, he's almost done. Don't worry, he's almost done. Go and split these front wheels here, or back wheels. You see the painted insides here. I don't know why. Rotate this piece around. I like to have this red paint app on the front as opposed to the back. Go and flip his hand out. Same on this side. Flip his hand out. That. I like to I'll tell you later. Rotate the head around. Go and bring these wheels back, and this little hole up there, and the rectangular peg here, is going to bring that down and clamp it in. Should clamp in. There we go, clamped in. Like that. And this piece here, you should fold this back and just push it down like that. And then I go ahead and just accordion these pieces here. I actually like to do it like that. And here, actually that looks retarded. Let's do this. Here you have long haul in robot mode. And just a quick thing to do with his arm guards here. I like to rotate him out one notch because it just looks better, to, in my opinion. Looks a lot more dynamic and interesting. Just to let you guys know, I haven't touched this figure before this review. I haven't touched this figure in like 6 or 7 months. And now that I look at it again, it really does feel strange. Like the dimensions just feel really out of it. I mean, if you look at that thing, I mean, like what's with the torso? I mean, that torso is like friggin' shorter than the thigh. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. And why are the legs longer than like the whole body, top to bottom? I mean, seriously. This is kind of funny. So yeah, I mean, I haven't looked at this figure in like, what, 6, 7 months, so it does feel stranger to touch this guy again. I mean, that sounded weird. But yeah, so here he is. I mean, he's good looking, yeah, out of proportion to some degree. But he like, his gimmicks are fantastic, his paint apps are fantastic, simply because I did them myself. Like, you see all these extra paint apps on his arms. I added black, I had silver, look at his face. That face is just focus here. I mean, that thing just looks evil. And I mean, it looks like almost like a bird. But it looks really evil. You get the nice pistons on his arms, the Mech Alive, which Hasbro has abandoned and replaced with Mech Tech. Oh, and the camera's falling forward. Uh-oh, what do we do? Oh, we opened up the stand. Oh, there we go. So yeah, and then of course he has his swords, which pop out. They're really strong springs too. I really like these swords, and you can have them out like this. You can fold them out all the way. You can just fold them back down like that, and you can have them like that. I like to give them out like that. It just looks better. And he has them on both arms, like that. And he can be all. You're a towel. I don't know what I'm talking about. But yeah, so he really does look cool. Articulation, great articulation. No waist articulation, so not great articulation. His head rotates 360 degrees, and plus he has this cool mech alive, whereas the wheel in his chest rotates when you move his head, so it's kind of cool. Arms, ratchet, all 360 degrees, except it's hindered by this wheel piece. They go in and out, no ratchet. They rotate at the upper bicep, they bend at the elbow, the hand goes in and out. And these things move. Same with the other arm. Legs in and out, ratchet forward and back, really loud ratchet too. Bends at the knee, except at the lower hinge, not like that upper hinge here, only bends at the lower hinge. And the foot, oh, also rotates, upper thigh swivel. And the feet go up and down like that. So overall, he is a great looking figure. I'm pretty impressed with the fact that Hasbro was able to create this thing up here and not cheat by putting a false piece there. So I'm pretty impressed about that they were able to do that. So I mean, he just looks menacing. He really does. I mean, just look at his face. I mean, really, that guy just looks so badass. The colors are great on this guy too. He's constructicon green. He just looks cool. And to adjust him here. Here he is with a quick size comparison with Dark of the Moon, Bumblebee. He's bigger than Bumblebee because he's a Voyager. He doesn't look that much bigger because all the kibbles in his back and in his arms. But he's a pretty decent size. So here we are, Voyager class long haul. I highly recommend him, but you're not going to find him in stores now. I mean, there's really no point in looking for him in like Toys R Us. He's not going to be there. Get him on the internet, Amazon. You know the drill. Great paint apps. I painted like everywhere, the whole thing. It just looks great. So I highly recommend this guy. Revenge of the Fallen, Voyager class, Longahole. See ya.